Hi everyone. Sorry it has been so long. It's been a couple weeks since I did a video. Um, I'm really not good at doing these when I'm feeling tired or just unmotivated, and I apologize for making all of you wait so long. I'm going to do both videos today to kind of recap what's been going on the last couple weeks, but I'll break it up into two videos. So for this video, I will go over how the egg retrieval went, and then the fertilization reports on our embryos, and then I will do another video and do the transfer and the 2-week wait and the beta. So for the egg retrieval, the actual procedure went well. Not bad at all. They put me under. When I woke up, I wasn't nauseous, and I don't think I was too loopy. I remember asking questions a couple times, but nothing too severe. They got 22 eggs, which was amazing, but something actually happened, and they lost 8 of them. So at first I was really, really devastated, but it is what it is, and it happened, and we just had to hope for the best. They still felt really good about the outcome, having the 14 left, and so we just had to remain optimistic. So I went home and I rested, and I was in so much pain. It was way worse, way worse. I don't mean to scare anybody who is about to do it, but it was way worse than I expected. I got it real bad. I could hardly move. The amount of pain my stomach was in, they pump your stomach full of air, and then it all is just trapped in there. So that was ridiculous, the pains. The first couple of days it hurt to even roll over in bed. And I definitely couldn't get up to do anything but go to the bathroom, which was so painful as well because everything is swollen in there. Oh, it was bad. I bloated up like crazy from the hyperstimulation. I looked like I was at least 5 or 6 months pregnant. It was crazy. I couldn't even fit into most of my clothes, even just my pajama pants and shirts. It was ridiculously uncomfortable. So that was not fun. I was really nervous that my body just wasn't able to handle it. I know some people said that they were up on their feet and back at work the next day, and I was just so sick. I could hardly eat. I felt so sick to my stomach if I would eat. The pain medicine made me sick to my stomach, but I was in so much pain that if I didn't take the pain medicine, I couldn't even sleep. And then I had, they warn you that you can get very backed up, and that is an understatement. It was so bad that I had to go to the emergency room. And after a few things they tried and gave me over the course of a few days, I was finally able to fix that problem. And then I had problems getting it to stop, which was just felt like I had the flu. So it was a battle. It was a battle. I wasn't sleeping, but I couldn't get up. I could hardly lift my head up for a few days. I was just so sick. So that was a long wait. And I was trying to be so excited, getting our reports every day on our embryos and knowing what was coming. And to be honest, I wasn't even excited. I was just so uncomfortable and sick that I couldn't even think about it. And, looking back, it's crazy that it got that bad that I didn't even feel excited, but I'm just glad it's over. I really am glad it's over. About the day before the transfer, which I'll talk about in the next video, but the day before my 5-day transfer, I started to feel a little better. My bloating was still really bad, but it wasn't making it hard to breathe anymore. I think after I got my stomach issues taken care of, that really helped, because I had to even sit up to sleep at night. I couldn't lay down because I was so short of breath. So I started to feel a little bit better, but I started having anxiety attacks because I just thought my body was not going to be able to handle the transfer. And I was so scared that I went through all this and we wouldn't be able to go through with it. And, my body would ruin it all. And, it just got really bad. So my doctor gave me something that just kind of helped me relax and sleep for the couple nights before the transfer, and I was feeling a little bit better. Still, the morning of the transfer even, I was having anxiety attacks, so they gave me something to calm down. And after the transfer was all said and done, I've not had a single one. I think I was just so worried that it wouldn't happen, that I went through all this for nothing, and I was scared that my body just couldn't handle this, what I was putting it through, and that was starting to make me feel really uneasy. But it's over and done. I'm sure it could have been worse. I know it could have been a lot better, but it's fine. And that's about it for that. For our fertilization reports, so we started out with 14 technically after the mishap. And she called me the next day. No, she called me that afternoon and said that she did use ICSI on all of them, and 9 of them had fertilized. And so that was, at first I think I was just so wrapped up in wanting a huge number because I just, the more you have, the more chances. And so I was actually disappointed with 9. I just was getting nervous that, we were going to lose more and more every day and we weren't going to have any left. But it worked out fine. 9 was a good number, and I now, looking back, I'm very thankful we had 9 that fertilized. And then the next day she called, we had 7 that were looking great. They were exactly where they needed to be. And they were they didn't grade them the first day, I don't believe. 2 of them did not fertilize correctly, or they fertilized correctly, but they were moving a little slow. So she wasn't sure. She said she would keep an eye on them, and we would find out the next day how they're doing. So then the next day, those 2 had caught up a little more. They were still a little slower, but they were still in the race. She said they were fine. We had 4 grade A's, and 3 grade B, and then 2 grade C. So that was pretty good because we had 4 really good ones. So we were really happy with that, and the embryologist was really happy with how they were looking, and she said that they would be able to make it to the day 5 transfer, so we were really happy about that. And I definitely was happy because I knew that my body needed a little more time to recover. I just didn't think I could handle a day 3 transfer, the shape my body was in at that point. And so the next 2 reports kind of got blended together. I couldn't find the little paper that I had scribbled it down with. But 1 moved up, so we had 5 good ones. And then 2 were semi-good and 2 were still behind. So when it came time for the transfer, she picked the 2 best of the 4 that were in good shape. And they were both grade BB, 4BB. So I think 5AA is the absolute best. They were early blastocysts, so it could have been a little better if they were already later stage blastocysts, but it could have been a lot worse. My doctor was happy with it. The embryologist was happy with it. And they were pretty good quality. We got the little pictures of them. I'll try and insert that right here. And my doctor recommended still putting 2, and that's what we felt comfortable with anyway. So that's that leads us right up into the transfer, and I'm going to cut it off here, and then I will post my next video with the transfer and the 2-week wait and the betas, so that this is not so long because it's already 11 minutes. But yeah, I just wanted to update you all, and I am so sorry that it took so long. I just had a really rough go at it, and I could not get the motivation to do a video with how bad I was feeling. But yeah, I apologize. Thanks for waiting, and thanks for watching, and I will go ahead and make my next video and post that as well. So thank you.